I've got a question for you. Do you want to come to a mastermind with me? Part of the adventure, challenge of being an entrepreneur is constantly trying to figure out what's working now, right? Every moment of every day, we've got questions and quandaries and opportunities which require us to make decisions and more decisions, so many decisions, right? And in a market that's been contracting since the beginning of 2023, all of those decisions, all of those choices feel so much more fraught. They feel so much more challenging, don't they? Happily, I have a secret weapon because for the past 5 years, I've had regular masterminding calls with a business BFF about all the things going on in our businesses. Every week, we talk through the most pressing issues and opportunities in our businesses, and we sort every damn one of them. It's the most important 2 hours on my calendar. And to be honest, sometimes it's not just two, because once we get going, we get creative. It's hard to stop all those ideas and the inspiration and the genius. In fact, last Friday, we got to hour 4. And let me tell you this, Otter AI, it gives up. It stops recording after 4 hours. But the two of us, oh no, we just kept going because we had so much more we were excited to sort. And so we kept going. And that's how on fire we were. And in fact, it didn't even stop after Friday because we were boxering each other all weekends with, oh yes, and this, and oh yes, and this. This is why it is so, so exciting because for all of the mentors and all of the coaches and all of the experts that we have both hired over the years, there is nothing better than working through our challenges and all of our plans together. Every week when we talk, I get a different perspective on my own stuff and my own dilemmas, and it sparks ideas I never would have come up with on my own. I'm able to cross-pollinate my business with what is working well for her, and she gets the same from me. I cannot imagine what my business would be like without the ability to talk these things out with her. It's allowed me to go farther and faster and smarter and have so much more confidence in all of my choices. Plus, I get to feel like a genius when I have a take on her stuff that she does not even see coming. These conversations are not only the single biggest contributor to my growth over the last few years, but they're also a constant source of excitement and inspiration. And I think you can tell that. And who doesn't need that right now? As a bonus, it is incredibly comforting to not feel so solo in my solopreneurship. And at a time when every business decision that we are making feels critical, I know that having a place to have conversations like this in your business is something that everybody desperately wants and needs, but no one can find it because you can't find them in group programs. Those calls are all focused on what the host wants to talk about and their topic makes sense. And you certainly can't find these conversations in all of those terrible networking calls where you spend an hour wading through mind-numbing elevator pitches to finally introduce yourself. Well, that's not much of a conversation, is it? That's why I created Wing Women, my masterminding mixer for female founders. In this 2 hour focused and facilitated call, you get to share your biggest questions and quandaries and opportunities with me and with a room full of other whip smart businesswomen so that you can score ideas and answers and inspiration to get you rocketing forward. You get to reciprocate with your own genius and expertise so that you can raise your reputation in the market and get seen as a trusted resource and really expand your own sphere of influence. You get to create real, meaningful connections with potential business BFFs of your own and referral partners and collaborators and yes, even clients. And all of this happens without a single elevator pitch in sight. Yes, really. Bottom line, these are profitable conversations and meaningful connections. It is a win-win. Pretty impressive for just 2 hours, right? Now, I know what you're thinking. You have been to other networking calls, you've been to masterminding groups, and to be honest, they weren't so great. And I hear you on that. Me too. Here is why those calls have failed you. They don't have a format that actually creates real conversations and those meaningful connections. See, it's not enough to just simply gather a bunch of brilliant women and put them in a room and expect magic to just happen, because it doesn't. That's how you end up with a frenzy of people all trying to impress each other and elevator pitching and ending every single exchange with, well, I'm always looking for clients, so if you know anyone, we are not doing that. Instead, Wing Women is relying on a proven masterminding technique that creates genuine conversations and connection and community through giving and getting support, from ideas and inspiration to cheerleading and, yes, even commiseration. This is why Wing Women creates real bonds and real breakthroughs really fast. Now, caveat, this is a masterminding mixer focused on conversations. Everybody gets time and attention for their issues and opportunities, celebrations, or group hugs. If that is what you're looking for, this is for you. This is not a place where you just sit back and listen like it's a podcast. If that's what you're looking for, this is not for you. This is an opportunity to talk about what's actually working now with me and a bunch of other brilliant businesswomen. Because here's the thing, there absolutely are ways that me and my clients are growing our businesses, even in the current market. But it's not the same old tired stuff that everyone's been doing for years, and it's not what everyone else in the market or even your industry is doing. In fact, one of the best things that you can do right now is to take strategies from completely different places and apply them to your own business. It's that cross-pollination that allows for real innovation and excitement. It's allowing us to leave behind stuff that is not working so well or that we just don't want to do anymore and move on to new and exciting options. This is not only going to give you great new ideas on the call, it's going to unleash your own creativity so that you are on fire the way me and my business BFF were, and you're going to be able to continue with that greatness after the call. So, Wing Women happens on the second Wednesday of the month from 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Your first call is free because I really want you to be able to come along and take advantage of all of this goodness. And after your first call, if you want to come back monthly, you can for a low monthly fee with no commitment because you're going to have more challenges every single month, right? And to be honest, the more you come back, the more you are going to get. The deeper the conversations, the better the connections. And once you have Wing Women, once you have access to this kind of support in your business, you're never going to want to go back to doing this all alone. Plus, you're going to get immediate access to our Wing Women community, which is exclusively for my clients. So you can continue connecting with me and other business women between calls to find out what's working now, get behind the scenes access to my world, get dibs on new offers and opportunities, and so much more. So I would love to invite you to join me for our very next Wing Women. What do you say? Do you want to come mastermind with me?